Alrighty, we'd like to welcome everybody back to practicallyandroid.com, where we show you practical and beneficial ways to use your Android in everyday life. So today I'm going to show you something really simple because today is Wednesday Basics. And I'm going to show you how to use bookmarks in a couple of different ways. So let's go ahead and get started. So a bookmark is basically, just think like a bookmark in a book. It's a placeholder, so that you don't have to pull up, type it. Let's say you like a web page, for example, practicallyandroid.com. Now, I will say that it's kind of a long name, so if you have to type it in every time, pra blah 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 android.com, it can get kind of tiring. Or like Wikipedia, or just anyway. So you get the point, right? So what if you did a bookmark so that you don't have to type the whole address in every time and just get right to it? And that's kind of how that is. And I'm going to show you how it works. Now I use a browser called Dolphin Browser just because I think it works really well. But the process should be the same even if you're using the stock browser or any other type of browser. So I'm going to launch browser and I'm going to go to a website. So now I have these speed dials here, but we're just going to ignore those for right now. Let's say I'm going to go to practicallyandroid.com. Now let's just pretend that it doesn't give me all these prompts to go straight to it. Let's say, so I'm going to go practicallyandroid.com. If I can type. So it pulls it up. Alright, now I want to bookmark this. I don't want to have to go to, type that in again, right? So basically all you're going to do is you're going to hit menu. Now depending on your browser, it might have like an icon somewhere on the top. But for this browser, you hit menu, and for the stock browser, it's the same thing. One of the options is bookmarks. So I'm going to tap it. But actually, before I tap it, so that shape of the bookmark, you're going to look for something like that on your browser. So if you're, it might be near the top bar, or if you don't see it when you hit menu, you go. There's usually like a more, and then usually there's like an add bookmark, like that. Okay. So all right, I'm just going to tap add bookmark. And then for this, it takes me to here, and then you actually just have to tap the add the star, and then you can rename it. So I can just rename it to, let's say, Practically Android, just because I know that's what that is. Location, and then you put in the address, and then I'm just gonna hit OK. Now it's in there, and basically you can go in there for anything else that you need to. Now that's one functional way. So let's say I'm somewhere else. Let's say I'm in CNN.com, finding out how the NBA is not going to play this year. I think I heard something about that, which is ridiculous. They should just like give, just let bring up some college people. Anyway, I digress. So okay, so I'm here and say, I really want to go to find out what Practically Android put up today. I love their website. So basically, I'm gonna hit menu, bookmarks, and then tap Practically Android. Now that's pretty cool. But what if you want a little, you want to access it a little bit faster? So I'm going to show you another trick. It kind of goes along with that. I've shown you guys the desktop menu a couple of different times. We're going to access it again. So long hold anywhere where there's an empty space on your desktop, and hit shortcuts. One of these shortcuts is the bookmark. Now my phone realizes that the browser I use is Dolphin Bookmark, so it's giving me the option. So just tap on that, and then you can choose, if you have multiple shortcuts here, then just choose the one you want a desktop shortcut for, and boom, now I have a desktop shortcut. So now instead of like whenever I want to visit this site that I really like and that I've bookmarked, I don't have to open the browser. I just tap it, and it goes straight to it. Now notice that here is the page where I actually went to it the first time, and then this is the one I just pulled up. So pretty cool, pretty nice, and it's a time saver. So hopefully you guys find that useful. If you have any other questions about that, go ahead and put them in the comments below. Or again, just go to practicallyandroid.com, and towards the right hand side there's actually a link that says Android questions. Go ahead, you can go ahead and put your questions on there as well. Also, so we feel like we bring a lot of value to your Android experience. And we want to be able to do this for as long as possible, which means we have to make some money. So if you, both in our website and in these YouTube videos, you're going to see ads. So we encourage you to look at them, and if you find something that you find useful, click on it, because then we get compensated, and that's really great. And last thing I want to tell you guys for today is if you have any, I'm trying to gauge, what to do for Wednesday basics. If the things that I do are too basic, or just what kind of things that you guys would like to know about, and we'll be happy to do them. So that's it for today, guys. Remember, for more practical life, practicallyandroid.com. Take care, y'all.